Right, well I've changed the rectifier, I've replaced the broken throttle cable, I've adjusted the ignition timing which was a little over advanced. Let's go and see how we get on now. See if we have better luck this time, and I might switch the lights on the way round and see if our charging is any better. I've charged the battery as well. Let's go and see how we get on. Got a new battery, hopefully too. Traffic lights here don't make any sense when you're coming out of this lane, so if there's no traffic coming one way or the other, I can go across. Now I've got traffic coming down from my right, so once that stops I should be able to cross the road. One is coming. We're in a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit and there's a police car among us, so I suppose we're going to do 20 miles an hour. Try our lights and see how we get on. So I've got the lights on dip beam now. I'm going to drop back in a moment. Right. We're back with them already. I'm going to pull it again in a moment. This little machine has never felt so willing. Let's see if we're still a bit happier. At the moment we are. fact, the vibration that I was feeling on this is just about gone. Keep our alternator spinning fast enough, I don't mind. I doubt he'll be going far, and he can clear the way ahead for us. A bit of dust, I think we dropped back a bit. So what we've got on this machine, if I'm right, is a 55 watt alternator. And we've got a 30-24 headlamp bulb. I think we've got a 21 5 watt stop tail light. What tends to happen is, you go on dip beam on the headlamp, usually okay. If you go on to main beam, which is 6 watts more, you need to keep the revs up a bit more. We're on dip beam, and I think I've got the brake on as well at the moment actually, so we're lighting up the brake light. But really, it's not a lot of wattage to go round, and it's vitally important that you have the correct wattage of bulbs fitted. You can get a 35 headlamp bulb, and even I think 40 35s. But if you start putting them in, the lights will be bright for a little while, until the alternator can't keep pace with the demand and your battery runs down and your lights dim out. I've got a feeling that as we've got this far with the lights on a battery that's not brilliant anymore, the charging system is probably working every bit as well as it would have done back in the day, but to be honest, that isn't going to be great anyway. Oh, he's going this way, is he? We'll drop back a bit. Right, well, so far we're holding the fort with the lights. We've come this far. The engine's spinning more slowly than I usually would have it coming down there. The lights so far have stayed on. Right, there he goes. Hopefully he won't be going our way further down the road. We'll get going now. The engine is performing and sounding really well. I'd say it's about the best I've ever known it, actually. Maybe he's going further than I thought he was. Perhaps he's going to do a round the world tour or something. I don't think we want to be looking at the back of a DHL van either, do we, too much? It's amazing how busy these little roads can get. fast enough. Thought we were going to get through then and get across. That's our lights just playing up. Switch them off here just in case. Don't want to stall at the traffic lights. This is going to make for a rather boring end to the video, but at least the engine's running very well. The charging system is better. Going to go anytime today, I wonder? Probably not. Just sit here and look at the back of this van then. Well, come on. Switch the lights back on and see how things are down here as we head for home. Traffic lights there. We had the lights on the whole way round. Oh, hang on. I see. My brake light switch had stuck on. That's probably a lot of what my trouble was there. So I would have had an extra 21 watts going on at the back that I hadn't factored in. That's better. I thought the headlamp looked a bit dim. All running nicely. Like I say, performing and feeling and sounding better than ever. Very nice. That'll do for me. So the charging system is better than I thought it was, because I had the back brake stuck on, back brake light stuck on there, taking a big chunk of what little available electricity there is. So it's definitely moved forwards in great leaps even if it's still rather pathetic by modern standards. And I think what I might do is look into get a LED headlamp bulb, and that'll probably make the world of difference, and possibly a tail light bulb as well, because I don't want to go converting this to 12 volts.